Hello fam, welcome back for another video. So today's video I'm going to show you guys how I install my wig. This is the same process that I use for all my wigs no matter what, so stay tuned. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. You won't regret it. We post about almost everything: natural hair, lifestyle, faith, you name it. And also make sure that no matter the protective style that you're doing, that your hair, your natural hair, is moisturized, what you guys saw at the beginning with moisturizer and oil. So like I said, right now I'm prepping my hair for my wig. So I'm doing some cornrows on my hair just because I want my hair to be flat and ready for the wig to be installed. I'm using the Shine and Jam conditioning gel for my edges, just because I want my edges to lay flat and not like fluffing out or anything. You can use any gel or edge control that can help with laying your edges down while you do your cornrows. That way you don't have to worry about that part, because the wig, when you're installing the wig, you don't want your hair to be sticking out or anything, unless you're not doing like a full wig install, meaning that you having your hair some of your hair out. That's different. But for me, I'm not having any of my hair out. Everything will be covered, so I want my edges to be laid. So I am done with the cornrows. I'm oiling my scalp, which is very important, guys. Your natural hair is a must to be protected and cared for. And as I always say, even if you're doing a protective style, if your natural hair is not being cared for, then that protective style, is for no use. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the wig before I install it. So I want to know where I want to part the wig. Some people use the mannequin to do that part, but I feel better when I use it on my actual head because I can clearly see how it will look like. So that's why I'm using my actual head to kind of like, plug the wig, style it as I want to. I didn't pluck it as much, and just because this wig is a wig that I've used like multiple times. So right now, as you guys can see, I have put the cap on. It's covered both of my ears. I'm using the Got to Be glue to spray my edges, like the front of my hair, with the cap. So make sure that you do that. Use a blow dryer, not heat, but like air dry, and using that so to make sure that the cap is glued on your lace, meaning not on your lace but on your edges. So the perimeter of your hair, make sure that it is glued with the cap. Use as much round of Got to Be glue as possible. I'll go over this process over and over again until I feel like my edges is securely glued to the cap. And right now, as you guys can see, I took a little bit of the cap, cut it around my ears, on my ear area, and it'll give that hole so my ears can stick out before I cut the front of the cap or the excess of the cap. So right now I'm using my scissors, my trim scissors, to cut the excess of the cap off. And as you guys can see, we'll naturally just leave the cap part where like my edges is glued to it. So you don't have to worry that you just cut the cap off. This part, as long as it is glued and secured, it will stay. And right now I'm just try my best to take out anything that is sticking out of the cap, and just to make sure that it looks seamless as possible. And when I put the other glue on for my wig, it'll be fine. So I'm using the Ghost Bomb. I love this glue. It's really good. It's secured. Even when I go to the beach, my wig is still secured, so I really would recommend this glue. And when you're using it, don't use like a mass or a big gulp of it on one side. Make sure that you lay the glue over your edges with a comb or something. Also, air dry the glue before installing your hair. You did not see that part, but I actually did that, which is air drying the glue before putting my wig. And right after that, you're just installing the wig exactly on your edges, which is exactly where the glue, the Ghost Bomb glue was, and also where the cap is placed. So make sure that you place your wig correctly. There are some parts that may not be glued, so you're just gonna have to add some glue onto these parts, and lay the glue and air dry it. Make sure that you air dry the glue, and then that way it is, sticking to your scalp or your head. So that's what I did. I air dried it. Make sure that everything is laid flat, it's glued correctly, and it's secured. Any little part of the lace that is sticking out, you can just glue it down. Use a bandana or a skip or a silk wrap to wrap your edges, secured. Tie it as much as you can handle, and and just let it sit like that for sometimes I slip with it, but I didn't have much time, so I'll go ahead and do other stuff that I need to do, like packing for a trip. I'll go ahead, and my next video will be about that trip. It was an Atlanta mission trip, so stay tuned for that video. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and do my stuff, do other things that I need to do while my edges is being laid, and things like that. So you can use that time to just do you. I would recommend for at least an hour. Right after that, you can go ahead and take the wrap off or the bandana. See how seamless this look? Baby, show me where the lace at. Show me. There's no lace. Let's see. This is secured. I'm going to show you how it looks like it's from my skin. Like I'm pulling out my skin. So, yeah. It actually works perfectly. I love it. And I just so love this wig so much. Like the way it's laid on my hair. The way that this wig sustained. If you haven't, go ahead and watch my previous video on how I wash this wig. I've had it for a year now. I'm thinking about giving it a name. If you think about a name, go ahead and put that in the comments below, because I just love this wig. It has a natural texture. This is the final look, guys. This is how it looks. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. And stay tuned for new videos coming up, and love you. Happy Naturalist fam. We'll see you for another time. Bye.